you've missed our book feature earlier, we had a chat with author, poet and motivational speaker Thando Bam Francis, and he was speaking to us about his latest book titled Uno Flatu in One Breath. Well, you can also share your thoughts with us on some of the books you're currently reading, have read, or those you'd still like to read. All you have to do is email, Instagram or tweet us a picture and a relevant caption of your pick of the week, must read for 2018, your current read, and the one you were hoping was going to be great but maybe turned out to be rather disappointing. Well, one lucky viewer will get a chance to join us here in studio and review that book live on the show. Tweet us using the handle @MorningLiveSABC, #MorningLiveSABC, Instagram us on @MorningLiveSABC, or drop us an email, morninglive@sabc.co.za.
Steven Frayne, somebody that I think you know better as Dynamo, is bringing his live show to South Africa. This show promises to wow all audiences, but the best part about it is we have him here right with us live to chat a little bit about his life, how he got into magic, and of course what to expect to in the show. Can I call you Steve or Dynamo?
Yeah, Steven's fine, yeah.
Awesome. Great to have you on Morning Live. Thanks so much for talking to us.
So good to be back here in South Africa.
Yeah, so it's not your first time to South Africa.
I filmed for my TV show here a few years ago, and literally we filmed in Johannesburg, we filmed in Cape Town, we filmed in Soweto, and in Khayelitsha, in one of the townships as well. We got to see literally from the affluent areas to the poor areas, and everything. We got to see the best of what you have to offer. And when I came here, the people were so welcoming. They made me feel at home. It's like a second home. So when I first put together my live show, Seeing is Believing, which I did back in the UK, I knew that I had to bring it out here.
Tell us about how you first got into this kind of thing.
After spending a few years, from like 7 years old up until like 11, seeing my grandpa do these amazing pieces of magic every time I'd stay at the weekend, he finally showed me some stuff. But it wasn't magic to perform for people for entertainment purposes. It was actually magic I used to scare a couple of guys away at school who were giving me a hard time, like freaky things that would really kind of scare them. It was like if they'd threatened to break my bones and take my dinner money, I'd say, well look, I don't feel no pain, so do your worst. And that sort of thing, you see the reaction you have. Imagine you're a guy trying to beat me up and you see that. Kind of make you want to think twice, right?
Now, I mean, you've done some incredible things, and some things that have absolutely amazed people. And I think one of your most famous tricks was walking on water. Humans cannot walk on water. I mean, that's just not the way we are built. When you watch that video clip over and over again, it is just, I don't know, it blows my mind as long as everyone else. How did you do that? I mean, talk to me about that.
I didn't learn to swim till I was 14, and like I say, at school I got a bit of a hard time. And where I grew up, there was a big dam, like a man-made lake, and the kids would always throw me in it because they knew I couldn't swim, so they used to laugh at me, flailing around, panicking like I'm going to drown. And I always wished back then that I could walk on water. So then, as I got older, it kind of almost became like an obsession, an ambition to be able to achieve that. And as being a magician, doing the impossible is what I do. So, when I kind of started making a TV show, I thought, what can I do to really make my mark? And I had this idea about walking on water, and I thought, let's just pick the most dangerous river in the UK to do it on and try that. In 2011, I kind of overcome one of my fears, walked across the River Thames, and it's become one of my most talked about pieces of magic.
It'll be absolutely fantastic. Just one or two more questions, particularly about some of the big things that you've done, because I've noticed that you do really perform amazingly well when you do your streets. And you go out and you just kind of do it to anybody, unsuspecting audiences, people that don't expect you're going to be doing magic. However, when we come and see your show, obviously we're expecting it. But levitating above buildings, again, this is something that blows my mind. Do you ever get criticized for the stuff that you do?
Sure, there's definitely criticism out there, and people don't always take things in the way that I intend them. Personally, I perform magic. I have a positive attitude, and it's about bringing entertainment and smiles, putting smiles on people's faces, letting people experience something, and that childlike sense of wonder that we talked about earlier. It's really important that that I share the feeling I got when my grandpa showed me magic when I was a kid to everybody. It's not about getting one over on somebody, or about there's nothing negative or bad about the way I do things. I know that there is types of magic in the world that people are scared of, but the magic I do shouldn't be scared of. It's there to just give you a nice time, and nobody will be harmed or hurt during the making of my magic shows. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to give you a pen to begin with. Okay. You'll need that in a moment. And I've got some cards here that you can see on the camera, all different. Yeah? I'll give them a shuffle. In fact, shall I give them a Dynamo shuffle?
Yeah,
we'll do a Dynamo shuffle for you like this.
One.
Yeah, do it like this. Whew. So the cards are well shuffled, and what I'm going to do is just say stop.
Stop.
Right there.
Right.
So we'll take this card here. It doesn't matter if I see it. 10 of spades. Okay. Do me a favour.
Yeah.
Just write your name nice and big on there. Okay. Perfect. You can see that. And what I'm going to do is, if I get you to hold it there, I'm going to write my name on this side as well. So I'll put Dynamo right there. Can you see it there? Perfect, like that. So keep holding it right there, yeah? Perfect, yeah. I'm going to take this corner and give it a good crease. Can you see this? Is that a real tear?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I just want you to tear it off.
And take it off?
Yeah. And put it on my tongue. Back on there. Thank you very much.
It's good. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. That is awesome.
I'll see you guys in May, South Africa. See is believing. Come to the show. She'll be there. I'll be there. It'll be amazing. Boom.
Boom. This is brilliant. Oh, what a nice